So this is where it gets interesting for car and racing fanatics, because here my uncle took me to his workplace because the Formula 1 racer Fernando Alonso of Aston Martin came for an interview. Now I found this whole interview very intriguing, but a couple of questions I really liked and the answers he gave to them, and I'd like to share those with you in this video. Only for the next 3 minutes though, so if you don't want to watch it, skip over.
Mentioned the 2 times World Championships, 98 podiums, you've driven for 3 Formula 1 teams. You're the only driver that has jumped into other major sporting challenges or driving challenges, won the Le Mans twice, won the FIA World Endurance Championship, won the 24 Hours of Daytona, the world record for the number of Formula 1 starts. It's hard for someone, or at least for us, when you've achieved that level of greatness, to stay motivated and stay energized. You spoke obviously about your passion for the sport, but what motivates you to do everything? And you just told us that before a race, you spent all this time preparing, discussing with engineers, going all through the details. What motivates you? What gives you that energy to do it over and over again and do it so well?
Very simple, I hate losing. I take this into my everything in life. You know, if I play tennis with my friend this afternoon, for me it's going to be like the World Championship game. You know, so I cannot. Even if I identify that my partner will play better than me, I will find an excuse. I will never play if I know that I will lose. It will not be fun to me. So that's you know my way of living. So in motorsport and driving, which is the thing that I think I do best, and I professionally do that. Obviously, every Sunday for me is just a new opportunity. It's just like having fire inside, you know, of trying to win and beat everyone else. So. I started in 2001. That was my first Formula 1 race. But we start next weekend in Bahrain, this 2023 campaign, and I feel exactly the same. It's difficult to compare your performance. You have only one reference, which is your teammate, which has exactly the same car. So if you are behind your teammate and you are slower than your teammate, obviously it hurts. Again, you know, because you are losing with the only guy that you know has the same equipment. So there is this competition inside the teams in Formula 1 to know which of the 2 drivers is a little bit faster, and you try to beat everyone, but starting from your teammate, because that will put you in a stronger position. And yeah, this competition inside the team sometimes has to be managed by our bosses, our team principals, our managers, because drivers, we are very competitive, and sometimes we lose our common sense. So I think with the team, and obviously with Lance, as I said before, I know him for already 11 years. Last year we had this incident in US that we crashed, but you know, these things happen, and you see things only on Sunday on television. There are a lot of things happening on Fridays and Saturday in the free practice with all the drivers. That a bit spicy, but all good. We respect each other a lot, and as I said, especially with Lance, and also coming back to the previous answer, I plan to be here many years, even when I'm not racing, and I want Lance to become world champion in the future. So I'm here to help.
So after that, we ordered shawarma from outside, from a good place. And if you don't know me, I'm a huge shawarma fan. And this had like kind of thick bread, and it was with garlic sauce and fries, and I liked it. But I guess I'm just more used to the Indianized version of it, where it's saucy and spicy, and I like that better. This is the roasted chicken. It's really good. It's a little bit like KFC chicken, but it's more like a darker taste. There's a little bit more spices inside, and I really liked it. It's from Baik, and the prices are also really good. We tried these fish fingers as well. They're also pretty good, and they're like cube shaped, I guess. And yeah, overall it's worth the hype in my opinion. Okay, so the prawns is also really nice. I didn't try it yet, the shrimp, and it's I think the best so far. I like more than the chicken. And this little drink that my sister prepared is also really nice. So thank you so much for watching, and bye.